5 ways God can turn your hurt into hope. Do you feel like you have hit a wall and there is no hope moving forward? You might be battling a difficult spell of depression, going through a rough divorce, or have just lost your job. When these things happen, it can feel like your entire world is crumbling around you. When you're hurting and crying out for help, God hears you. When you are struggling, God is walking next to you. When you feel the most alone, God is working to turn your life around. If you feel you have no hope in your life, turn to God. He is so powerful that He can transform even the worst of situations into something beautiful. God is working behind the scenes for you to turn your pain into hope. Here are 5 ways God can turn your hurt into hope. Number 1, God is always in control. It can be difficult to imagine why God would ever let someone suffer, but the truth is that God is always in control. Nothing happens in your life that He is not aware of. God has a great plan for your life. He knows that you will struggle through painful situations, but He can sustain you during the worst of times. We can rely on God when we are struggling because we know He is in control. In 2 Corinthians 1:8-9, it says, "We were crushed and completely overwhelmed, and we thought we would never live through it. But as a result, we learned not to rely on ourselves, but on God, who can raise the dead." Number 2, God won't fail you. The verse 1 Peter 4:19 says, "If you're suffering in a manner that pleases God, keep on doing what is right, and trust your lives to the God who created you, for He will never fail you." Straight from the Bible, God promises that He will never let you down or let you fall. Even when terrible things happen in your life, Jesus is by your side. There is absolutely nothing He can't take on and win. Even the enemy trembles when you say His name. Number 3, you will have eternal life. While things may seem dark and bleak now, we can hope that one day we will be with our Father in heaven. Romans 8:18 says, "What we suffer now is nothing compared to the glory He will give us later." Think of how great our lives will be when we leave this earth and enter our eternal home. That sliver of hope, knowing that this is not how things will be forever, is sometimes all we need to get through to the next day. Pray to God and let Him know how you look forward to meeting Him one day. Number 4, there is a purpose for your pain. You might not see this now, but God has a purpose for the pain that you are going through. Everything you go through in life is leading you to something greater. It's okay to ask God what His plan is and to reveal His purpose for it. He might not answer right away, but through dealing with your circumstances, you will begin to see light on the other side. And number 5, you aren't alone. Even when you feel like God isn't there, He's really standing next to you, planning the next steps of your life. He is not letting you go through the pain alone. You can find hope that you have an advocate and teacher walking with you each step of the way. Hebrews 13:5-6 says, "For God has said, I will never fail you. I will never forsake you." That is why we can say with confidence, "The Lord is my helper, so I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? James 1:2-4 says, Dear brothers and sisters, whenever trouble comes your way, let it be an opportunity for joy. For when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be strong in character and ready for anything. Instead of letting the pain push you down, you should use it as a way to increase your faith in God. God has a purpose for the pain you are going through, and will turn those struggles into something beautiful. Speak to God and ask for Him to help you cultivate hope through Him. Thank you for watching 5 Ways God Can Turn Your Hurt into Hope. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you will be the first to hear our new daily messages. See you next time, and may God bless you.